So I saw this post today going over the top 200 strongest Marvel and DC characters, and holy, this list is bad. At 193, we got Cosmic King Thor, and at 191, we got the Living Tribunal. I don't know how those two characters are relative in power, but let's move on, because everything after this point should be stronger than the Living Tribunal. Nope, I was wrong, because at 170, we got Oblivion, and at 168, we got Multi-Infinity. But it gets worse, because we got Thor merged with Eternity at 156, Dormammu with Eternity's power after that, and the Phoenix Force at 149, and the Eldest at 145. And I don't know how any of those characters are stronger than the Living Tribunal if none of them are higher than him on the Marvel hierarchy. But then it gets better, because at 141, we got the Living Tribunal again, and at 131, we got the Living Tribunal Superflow, which I don't think the Superflow was amping him, but we got the Living Tribunal for the third time on this list. And for some reason, Logos, the person that killed the Living Tribunal, is only at 158, which is lower than the Living Tribunal Superflow. And I haven't even talked about the DC characters, which are just as bad. We got Perpetua at 176, with World Forger at 169, and Anti-Monitor at 167. And for some reason, the Monitor isn't on this list at all. So how are Perpetua's two kids stronger than her if all three of them combined couldn't beat her when she was drastically weakened? And then at 125, we got White Flash. But at 189, we had White Lantern Life Equation, which for some reason, White Lantern Flash, who has no feats, is above that. And then we got Eternal Storm at 85, who is higher than Molecule Man with the Beyonder's power at 86. And for some reason at 95, we had Base Hulk, who is higher than Soulfire Darkseid, who's at 188, or even Heart of the Universe Thanos, who's at 119. But then we got Turbo Hulk at 82, and Astral Regulator Thanos at 81. So that must mean everyone above them has to be stronger than the one below all, which doesn't happen, because at 77, we got the Beyonders. And I'm just gonna skip to the end of the list, because at number 7, we got the one below all. But then we got the one above all at number 1, when recently it was confirmed that the one below all is stronger than the one above all. And even if you don't agree with that, they're still the same being, so they should both be number 1 and number 2. This is by far one of the worst lists that I've ever seen, and I'm pretty sure the creator of the post didn't know anything about half of these characters, while also making up new characters like the Living Tribunal Superflow. And I didn't even go over the entire list, because if I did, we would be here all day.